Everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Zanita, and today's video is just basically me trying a few new makeup products. Maybe old to you but new to me. Y'all, it's been so long since I have been on your screen, but let's get into it. So first things first, the first new product that I want to try is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin. This is the water powder serum. It's a mattifying and priming face serum. So for those who are new, I am combination oily skin, meaning I have oily T-zones and then the rest of my face is pretty much normal. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I've already used this like a few times, but I want to come on camera and use it with y'all. So this is what it looks like, of course, and it retails, I believe, for $36. So this is what it looks like, and at the bottom it tells you to tap. I can't talk, y'all know that. Tap here so you can get your product out. So I just take a couple of drops and I put that on the center of my face. Now, if you see, I had a few little oils coming through because it's so late in the day. But I really want to film a video for y'all because, my God, it's been so long. I've been kind of filming like shorter content over on TikTok because, you know, people's attention span is not what it used to be. So I've definitely been shooting content over there. All right, so as y'all can see, it definitely took some of that shine away. And then for the perimeter of my face, I'm just going to put a tacky primer on, and I'm just going to grab the first one I see, which is this e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. So according to Danessa, the best way to wear this product is to layer it with her blurring balm powder, if you will. So I have like 3 shades. So I have here 8.5, which, as you can tell, honey, I use that one down. And then I have the universal shade. So you can layer it with the universal shade if you want to, just to get the best use out of the product and to really mattify your pores and mattify those oils and to keep the oils from peeking throughout the day. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like I said, I've already kind of used this combination before, and when I tell y'all it's the truth and it works, because I like to wear this combination to work with the 8.5 blurring balm powder. I wear this. This is my work foundation. Do anybody else have that, like a work foundation, then you're going out foundation, and then your all snatch foundation? Because I'm an over consumer, I have a lot of that. But for today's video, I'm not going to use the actual foundation blurring balm powder. I'm just going to use the skin tint. So we're gonna jump right into this. And do I want to use this or a foundation? You know what, let's really put it to the test. Let's use a foundation. This is a good hydrating skin tint, but my Makeup by Mario foundation right here, and I have not worn this in a while. So let's try this, because this foundation is definitely hydrating and glowy, and it's been a minute since I worn it. So let's try it with a product I know is like super duper hydrating. Ooh, the shade. So let's just blend that out, because this is definitely not like a super long wearing foundation for me, because like I said, I am oily skin. I forgot how good they look. Now, I always felt like this shade was a little off for me. This is shade 20N. Y'all, I just realized I have not done my brows, and I'm definitely a brows before foundation girl, and I actually have a new brow product. Ooh, I can't believe I did that, y'all. Ooh, now this is supposed to be like 20N, but I swear it's coming off slightly warm. But I think that was my issue with it when I first got it. But nonetheless, I actually do like this foundation. So we gonna blend this up. That still looks really good. All right, so let me jump onto my brows. Like, some people would finish their complexion, but I want to at least start my brows. So I have the Anastasia brow freeze gel. Now, as you can see, my brow hairs are like super scarce. They're non-existent, as y'all know. But I still like to put something on them to lay them down. So I have the travel size of this, and I actually liked it. So I'm like, why not get the full size? And it'll last me a while. So I'm just putting this on and brushing this up. Let me know if y'all have tried this. Like I said, I really like it so far. You can see, although I have really thin hairs, this kind of makes it look like I have some type of hairs. Now I am gonna have to wash this brush off. Let that actually dry down. And then I actually have a new concealer. This is the Hourglass concealer. I have the shade here, 7.5 Dune. And y'all, this little thing was 15 bucks. I was like, let me try this. And then when the Sephora savings event comes around, maybe I'll get the full size. But the shade I have here, once again, is Dune 7.5. As y'all know, this has been out forever, but it went viral on TikTok. And y'all know the consumer in me was like, what's the hype? Let me try it. So I decided to get a small one to see. And this, to me, was the best shade as far as brightening. But it may be too light. But here we are. All right. So, oh yeah, that is way too bright. So we're just gonna put a little bit, but it might help tone this foundation down a little bit. And it's definitely thick. She is thick, honey. Thick, thick, thick. We just gonna put a little bit there and a little bit there. And we're just gonna let that sit down. Ooh, she thick, thick, y'all. Go in, of course, with my cream bronzer. And we're gonna go in with none other than NARS. I love this NARS cream bronzer, and this is in the shade Laguna 4. So we're just gonna pop that on there. And y'all, like I said, the Sephora savings event is coming up next month. So get your money together, get your coins together, because it's coming. I take this e.l.f. Liquid blush here, and this is in the shade Suave Mauve. And y'all, like I said, they have been coming out with some really good makeup here lately. Like, it's really good. And these are like a dupe, y'all. A dupe for what's my girl name? Yeah, what's my girl name? Rare Beauty. And I have a ton of those. So let's blend my blush out. I'm gonna blend it up and down. And yeah. Going for something real natural. Real natural. I hope y'all are having a wonderful March. It's been, like I said, it's been so long since I sat down to actually do this. For me, if y'all didn't know, I got a puppy, y'all. She is a rescue dog. Her name is Paris, and we love her so much. She has become the apple of my eye. She runs the house. She down below me. Paris, you don't want to say hello? She trying to take a nap. She don't want to say hello. Okay, so the next product that I have here is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Detailer Pencil. And the shade here I have is Warm 4. And this is supposed to be a super slim pencil. As you can see, very precise. So let's go ahead and fill in my brow. So I have used this already, and it breaks really easily. So just be mindful of that. And I'm like using a real light hand, but I'm just flicking in hairs since that gel has dried. And by now my concealer should be dry too. But I'm just flicking some hairs, and as you can see, it is definitely giving me hairs that I do not have. But like I said, it breaks really easily. So try to be as light-handed as possible, if you will. But that brow freeze definitely got my hairs in place. Guys, if you guys are on TikTok, did y'all see that whole Who the F Did I Marry ordeal with Reese Latisa? My good sis is out here living her best life after going through the most with Legion. And then not him trying to come out and say she lying. Like, bro, did you really think we were gonna believe you? No. And how detail oriented her story was, Miss Ma'am is definitely, she was definitely telling the truth. Okay, I know my brows look crazy right now. Trust the process. Brows are definitely a process. I'm just gonna brush that up and I'll actually fix that. And I might have to fix that off camera because me doing my brows on camera, sometimes I just don't get the best brow. So I know, once again, that looks crazy. I know that looks crazy. Blend this concealer out. I'm just gonna take my other favorite brush. This is the Sephora. This is actually a foundation brush, but I like to blend this concealer. So we're gonna do light taps. Oh yeah, she is thick. And as you can see, it's definitely not really going anywhere. And it's definitely bright. Ooh, I put way too much, y'all. Way too much. Really full coverage, that it is. They were not lying. Let's blend that out. And when you let her sit, she definitely is not going anywhere, as y'all can see. So it makes it easier to keep her where you want her. Let's blend this out. Yeah, but this shade is definitely bright. I would definitely have to get a shade, maybe a shade darker. This one is definitely bright. Oh, honey. But when, like, she won't move too much. That she won't do. And you know what? I love blending with this brush, but I think I'm about to take something like a sponge. So this is from Real Techniques. It's like a double-sided thing. And really blend that. I haven't used like a super thick concealer like this in so long. All my concealers have been like medium coverage, real natural light. There we go. That kind of, and it doesn't claim to be a matte concealer, but it's definitely, and this is probably picking up some of the product because it's definitely not damp. I don't know that I'm liking this, y'all. Maybe I let it sit a little too long. Take another brush and really blend it. I think I might have let it sit too long. Let me hydrate my face a little bit with some setting spray and see if that'll like help it move. Ooh. What was the girl with the gorilla glue? She won't move. She won't move. Yeah, she definitely bright. I don't know. I think maybe it's the way I blended it out, or I mean, okay, looking at it don't look too bad. I'm gonna put a little more, just a little more, and I'm gonna go ahead and like blend it out. Cause she definitely like full coverage. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Which I'm surprised at my Sephora brush. Yeah, she definitely is giving more coverage now. That Real Techniques thing picked it up. Like I was telling y'all, it's been a long time since I sat and just did a actual YouTube. Like, for real. All right, guys, so here is my final look, and I must say the face looks good, honey. The face looks beat. This under eye is definitely bright. As y'all can see, it was a little bit of struggle for me because I have not done like a super beat face like this in a very long time. As far as this concealer goes, I'm gonna have to get another shade because, like I said, this shade is super bright, but it actually looks good. And for the brow pencil, I do like the brow pencil. Like I said, it's very precise, and it gave me some very good brows, might I add. And the brow freeze gel, I actually love that. And like I said, I like this. I really like this. And honestly, I will give y'all a wear test, but it is so late in the day. But just trust me when I say this works. Now, you don't necessarily have to get this if you have the universal shade in the blurring bond powder. There's no I'm not gonna say there's no need to really get it, but if you are oily and you love to have a beat face and you want to be outside this spring and this summer, and you just want a little bit of extra added oomph to your makeup to really make sure the oils don't come through, then I would say get this. It's well worth the money. Danessa is very innovative. What else did I use, you guys? That I think that was it. Those were like the only new products that I actually use. And I didn't tell you like the claims of that water power serum, but I'll leave it all in the description below. But this was so much fun because I have not done it in a while, and my makeup was scaring me for a minute with that concealer, but it turned out really cute. So yeah, thank y'all for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.